the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against Philadelphia.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis, and it's Dunleavy in the small forward. Curry with him. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Over in the corner, Green, and he gets the bucket. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Butler on the way. And stolen by Barnes. The drive by Green. Thompson misses. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys. And they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
6 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. Rebound by the Bulls.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Great D that time from Green.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, he's got to take advantage. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Nice shot by Portis. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry against Rose. Curry kicks to Barnes. Bogut dishes to Curry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Spates kicks to Rush. Spates sets a screen. The feed to Barbosa. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Shots good by Butler.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Mike Dunleavy. First personal foul, team's first.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Bulls ball.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. You take a look at the Cavaliers. And, of course, the Warriors. They're tied right now. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Then Gasol with the dunk.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good. And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And Barbosa has it in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. Butler attacking. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Rush. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Spates sets a screen. 1 second left. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here. No good on that one.
Stephen Curry.
And he's good on the second. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Here's Butler. Now off the inbound.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Spates checked in for Golden State.
Assist from.
And he gets it to go. Gasol's got his second basket. To the paint. It's deflected. Spates sets a screen. Out to Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt. But still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for Barnes.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Gasol. And it's Spates with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Thompson passes to Curry. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Maurice Spates. And the Bulls making a change also. Mirotic is checked in. Warriors leading by 8. The drive by Green. Thompson. Bogut dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range. The shot will not go. Rose with some nice D. Here's Mirotic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, Chicago tied right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. And he couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Etuan Moore comes in for Butler. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Green. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points so far. Rose kicks to Moore. Noah the screen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Bulls have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Third in rebounding. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
You know, you go back to their three-point field goal percentage, some true dead eyes on their roster, no doubt. And that's such a luxury offensively. They have been absolutely lights out.
The first one falls. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Spates. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Noah hits them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Stolen by Rose. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. And here is Barbosa. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Curry can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 6. Rose attacking. Iguodala with the steal. Curry against Moore. Curry passes to Barnes. Down low. Green dishes to Curry. 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. Doug McDermott comes in for Mirotic. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barbosa. Green kicks to Curry. "17 seconds left in the first half. He kicks to Barnes. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one at the line is good.
Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State.
So he gets them both. Six seconds left in the first half of the game. And Brooks, here we go. And it goes at the buzzer.
Digging deep to hit that shot. That shows some serious guts right there.
Oh, man.
No explanation, no excuses, no hesitation, no fear. Just tremendous execution.
That'll do it for the first half. Warriors lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Butler team to Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Brooks in the point guard position. And Spates gets it to go.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Now here's Butler. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And that one's good.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt as if some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. Seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing it in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases that we have are just flat out loud. I mean, it can be electric. But having said that, I don't think we want to have the artificial noise being pumped in. I think it does the game a disservice.
Here's Spates. The Bulls getting the bucket. Clock at 6. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 10. And it's denied. And they get it back. Here's Dunleavy. Another shot. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green leading the charge. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Spates. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
To the middle. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And he gets it to go. Barbosa's got 5 points now this quarter.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Shooting one.
So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. Free throw no good for Butler. Warriors leading by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Gasol. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Gasol's got 8 points.
Now we're really seeing them pound that ball inside.
6 straight points in the paint. They're making their presence felt.
And that one's good, Barnes.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And it's Rose penetrating. Spates with the block. And they'll keep possession. Gasol with the steal. Here's Dunleavy. He's got 5. The kick out to Rose. To the inside. And stolen by Barnes. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Green with the jam.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But, guys, the pass, for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Warriors leading by 12. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Spates in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. A second chance effort. Here's Butler. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Brooks. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Brooks has got it back down to single digits for the Bulls. Thompson, left side. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. It's Iguodala with the drive. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Butler on the way. Inside. Portis, the pass to Gasol. Poked away. Warriors leading by 8. And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
Curry against Butler. Pass to Gasol. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And that one's good. Iguodala's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
In the slam dunk by Spates.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry kicks to Spates. Spates sets a screen for Thompson. Feeds it to Spates. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Green dishes to Thompson. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Down low. Thompson against Brooks. Green, the screen. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Spates kicks to Curry. The drive by Thompson. There's Green with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Iguodala with the steal. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money, too.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
Yeah, those wires connected nicely.
But, guys, how about the softness of the hands, the ability to make that catch, and then the finish?
Here's Thompson. After the basket by Nikola Mirotic. And Thompson kicks to Green. Outside Curry. For the 3. 4 on the clock. Nice D from Brooks. Bulls trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Spades. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Rose against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Thompson from long range. And that one's good.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.